Welcome back, fellow trophy hunters, platinum getters, YouTube watchers. I hope all you beautiful and wonderful people are doing well today. Today, we take on Mortuary Assistant, which is honestly a lot of fun. Well, for the most part. It does have two kind of grindy, annoying trophies, but we'll go over that during the platinum discussion. This game's not rated by the time I did this on PSNP. If I were to give it a rating, I'd probably maybe a 2 out of 10, maybe a 3 out of 10 if I'm, on the harder part, I guess, as I'm making this video. But good news, trophy hunters, I was the 10th person to get this platinum, which made me pretty hyped. I just wanted to mention that because I thought it was cool. I was going to shoot for the top 5, but once I got to the grindy trophies, honestly, I was like, I don't want to stay up and do this for hours upon hours. So I just did it for a couple hours a day until I finished it out. Anyway, let's start on with this platinum hunt for Mortuary Assistant. And I keep on saying it wrong, but I'm trying my best here. We start off at a dinner with our grandma and tell her how we landed our dream job working with the dead. And then grandma does have a good point. Who the hell would want this job? Crazy enough, though, my sister actually wanted to go to college for this because she's some type of lunatic. But she never followed through with it. Now, after this, we get to go on our final test for our internship. We have to embalm the corpse in front of him, which is pretty much because he liked the tutorial of the game, showing you how to get the bodies in the process and all the different things you have to do. Surprisingly, I was struggling at the beginning of this, and I didn't think I was actually going to keep playing it because I could not get the rhythm down. I was just getting so frustrated with everything, and I was like, I don't even like the beginning of this game. The game loop is just going to be so annoying and tedious. Like, why should I even bother doing this? But I had to keep on the grind. But let me tell you, further down the road when I was playing this, I didn't even think about the steps in what order, because it just becomes like second nature. Which is so funny because, like, at the beginning, like I was saying, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, this is so hard and confusing. Like, they do give you, like, a checklist, obviously, but I was just like, how am I going to freaking do this, man? Because I just think this is so boring. But it actually is a lot of fun once you, like, actually understand, like, the basic mechanics of the game. So the basic concept of the game is that you're going to roll out these bodies, you're going to check them for different marks and bruises and all that. And then after you do that, you'll put in the information to the computer, and then you'll start getting them ready for their dead party. Maybe dead party is not the right word here, their funeral. Why did I say dead party? You'll enter their information into the computer. We're going to get their face all situated with all the wires and twist the wires to shut their jaw, which actually sounds like really, like, intense. I don't know if I could do this job in, like, real life. After that, we'll put on their little eye caps. And then we'll close our eyes afterwards. We dump a bunch of chemicals in this machine right here to empty out the blood in the body, I believe. Then to get the machine to work, we need to open up their neck. We need to put in some tubes and everything. Then once we get that going, we go over the machine. We turn it on to start draining the body. Then we'll grab some cavity fluid and we'll stick it in the belly. Then get some cleaner for the machine that we use to put the chemicals into the body to clean the machine. Then after the machine's clean, we just go ahead and we just start wiping down their face, because who wants a messy face when you're getting ready for one of the last days of your celebration? Oh, what the hell?
Tell you what.
What?
Well, after doing our first body, we earn our first trophy. Now, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Trophy Horror Fest. If you are new around here, please leave a like and subscribe for me.
You're doing great.
I would appreciate it so
The
much.
last of your paperwork's
Now, let's get back to the trophy hunting. Now, after our first adventure, we head back to our apartment. We're talking to our friend about our day, and we don't know if we got the job or not. Next thing you know, Raymond calls us and asks us to take over for our first shift. Apparently, we got the job. Hell yeah. We head there, and the first thing I do is throw a base to celebrate our new job, earning us the trophy. Throw the base. Then the next thing you know, we get a phone call from Raymond giving us some instructions, but there's a creepy figure outside the window just staring in, and we can't leave, and they won't leave. Raymond begins to tell us that there's a demon attached to us, and we need to go into the next room for further details. Turns out, every night, a demon tries to possess one of the bodies, and if we can banish the demon, or if we get the wrong body, overnight the demon takes control of us and we become possessed. Rachel just chalks up to this some hazing of the new girl. At this point, if you try to use the phone to call the police, you can get another trophy. The phone's dead. Well, screw it. We're already here. We might as well do the job that we're here to do anyway. Let's get the bread, as the young people say. We do the routine with the body and get the night tools that you'll need from the embalming process. Also, they can be randomized to throw you off. It's actually one of the cool things that kind of like keeps it like refreshing and like kind of new, kind of like finding where it is. With that being said, we go through the old rigmarole and we start working on the body. Once we finish with our first body, we do get ourselves another trophy. So far, it's going pretty swimmingly. Wait, why are the lights off?
Hello?
Oh, hell no, dude. Fight or flight mode. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Nope. New job. I'm getting out of here. How long am I to school? New career path. Fuck this.
Bruh, and that's how I feel after every shift. I'm like, new career path? Fuck this place. I need to go somewhere else. Now, at this point, you can get 2 different trophies. One, you can get a trophy for just going right back to work and not trying to leave. But if you want another trophy,
It's fine.
you have to try leaving through the front gate, then you have to try leaving through your car, then you have to try leaving through the fence.
I'm just saying things.
Yeah, it's a lot. The first time I did it, I just tried my car, and I was like, oh, okay, let me get this trophy. And it didn't pop up, because I didn't really do like the research when I was doing it. I was just playing it. But, you know, it was kind of like, oh, dang it, now I gotta replay this whole thing again. Which, I mean, this game's you're gonna have to do multiple playthroughs anyway, regardless.
You're kidding me. I can't believe it.
Oh my god. And look at that demon just staring at us through the freaking door, man.
I shouldn't be out here.
And I do like how he's like, you know, he's like kind of like trying to possess you, and he's like, go back to work and all this, because he wants to possess your body. But we don't want to give away our body. But yeah, then after that, you just run to the fence, and the trophy will pop.
You're not calling me the fence.
And like I said, going back to work immediately gives you a trophy. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Well, looks like we got no choice but to go back to work. Now, I did get this platinum like the first week the game came out back in August. I'm just saving this video for Trophy Horror Fest, but the game does have some bugs in it and glitches. Thankfully, no trophies glitch for me, but some scenes did glitch out on me. Like, some stuff, a giant purple cube would show up, and it kind of took me out of the immersion of the game, which sucked. I know they added a few patches since then, and hopefully this game is better for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love playing this game. Some of the jump scares actually got me a few times. Like, you'll see like this creepy thing in the hallway, and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna turn on the lights, and then it grabbed me. This same jump scare got me like freaking 3 times, dude. There's like no reason why the jump scare should have gotten me so much, but sometimes like you'll just be doing it and you'll just be like, oh, what the heck? Or like you'll be like looking at your computer and then you'll just see like a demon like looking at you like at the corner of the screen, or you'll like just like, there's so many like random interactions in this game of like things that will get you, and it's just awesome, dude. Like, the jump scares in this game are amazing. Grandma coming at you with a knife that one's not like as scary. That one's more kind of funny, but like there's so many, man. I don't want to like ruin all of them for you guys though. Like, if you're gonna play this game, I don't want to ruin it. Now with all that out of the way, let's get a quick trophy by turning off the computer. Well, it won't turn off, but if you interact with the modem, you'll get a trophy. So each playthrough you'll get like different random scenes or whatever while you're working. So, and you also get these letting strips. So after like each like random scene occurs, usually you can use one of these letting strips, and you see like that symbol that was on the door. You'll use the letting strip to find other symbols. It's pretty much how you can figure out like what the demon's name is and like what its origin is and all that. Whenever you do find a symbol, you'll go over here, you'll find the symbol, and you'll put it back on here. But you need to know like what order they go into to find the demon's name, which you go in the computer to find that out. To get to the secret part of the night shift computer, you're going to need a passcode. The passcode is randomly generated each shift. So you're going to grab Raymond's ID, flip it over, it'll give you the access code, you're going to type that in to the computer. It gives you like all the information that you're looking for the demons, like there's the 3 house names. Then it'll show you like the symbols for what the demon's name is. You'll also figure out like, it'll tell you like different signs that you can see for the possessed body that you're looking for. Like sometimes there'll just be like weird markings on it, or sometimes like the cooler door will slam shut and open, and if it's on like the one body that, like the door that the body's in, if that door is slamming, that's 100% of the time that's the demon. But you still got to make sure that you get the marks right. If you don't get the marks right, then you fail. Which, let me tell you, it took me like 3 or 5 times playing through this game just to figure out what the hell I was doing, and which was a demon and all that jazz. Like, it was, dude, like I was just thinking, I'm like, how am I so bad at this freaking game? Like, there's not too much to it, but at the same time, I am struggling to get the demon right. Like, my first playthrough, I'd even get to the point where I could banish the demon, and the demon ended up possessing me because I suck. But it did get me 2 different trophies at least. Let me in and just give in for failing to banish the demon and for letting the demon possess us. Then of course Raymond's bitch ass ties us into this coffin type of thing and just throws us in there and walks away the key. What kind of monster is this guy? Like, bro, you didn't even explain it that well. But whatever.
Raymond! Seriously. Raymond! Hiding.
Now, in order to figure out some secrets in this game, you're gonna have to see random scenes occur. Sorry for the purple block, but, you know, it is what it is. There's 2 events in particular you're gonna need to figure out the passcode that's under one of the cabinets. For the right events, you're gonna need this one, and then you're also gonna need Valerie pointing to the mirror and leaving a photograph, because this gives you the second part of it, which says established in blank 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 44. Then the picture Valerie left, it will say 1970, and then it'll be 44. I think there's also another certain events that will lead you to get that too. There's one like with a bunch of mannequins and they have like numbers on their head, and it's like when I was playing this game too, I wanted to go in blind when I was playing it, so I had like a notepad and I was like writing down the numbers on the mannequin's head because they're like in different spots, and just like to try to figure out this passcode. Even like with the demon codes and stuff, like I would be like taking pictures of each one of the symbols so I could like remember them, so I wouldn't have to keep like searching around. Like, I don't know, I really love this game. Like, this game was a lot of fun, I think. But once we get the hatch key, we go to the hatch, and we will earn ourselves another trophy for 6 feet under. Then we need to find a key for the hidden door in the basement. You'll find the hidden key. It's underneath a paper where you'd find like the ID. I think it's like the 3rd drawer. You'll just move around some paper and you'll find a key. And then once we enter this, we get a trophy for SOB, not SOB, OSB, our secret below. I'm thinking my inner Stone Cold like popped out there. This is Valerie. She was a caretaker before us, but it seems that she failed our mission and Raymond has been keeping her trapped here. And it seems that he's using his blood for the banishing process. Now, if we listen to Valerie, which I don't see why you wouldn't, look how convincing she is. Wow, what a performance. We really do need to help her. I just would give up anything to help Valerie. We need to take the ritual tablet from her coffin, cage, outhouse? I'm not sure what you call the thing she's in.
Thank you.
So we need to find the demon and put Valerie's mark on the demon and make sure it's the right body. If you get the wrong body, that's ending number 4, but we're trying to get ending number 6. Then we go back downstairs, we get some bolt cutters, and once we get into the other room, we get another trophy. look above the computer real quick. You see that demon in the hall just creeping up there? It's just like little stuff like that where I'm like, dude, I just love this game. And then it'll disappear and you're just like, what the heck? It's funny too because like once you put the mark on it, you could be wrong and the demon will still talk to you. But it's, I don't know. I think it's really cool that like sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'll be like second guessing myself. I'll be like, wait, maybe this is the wrong one. But it's just like the demon messing with you. It's, I love it. I really do. It's really cool. So anyway, if you beat the game in under like, if you find like the right demon and everything in under 45 minutes, you do get a trophy for speedrunning. Also with this ending, for ending number 6, we get the House of Delver, and we get another trophy for actually beating the game. Also, ending number 6 gives us a really special scene with Raymond, so let's check that out.
Let's get out of here. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Fuck.
Dude, the freaking crawling towards you is so creepy. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like anything like that, just I'm like, oh god, get away from me, you little freak.
I'm going to take what's mine. It's time for you to burn.
Now, I might be showing too much of this ending, but I think this is kind of like the charm of the game, or these endings. God, dude. Ugh. Hey, that's what my dad told me. Oh, God. Could you imagine? I would be freaking the hell out.
Raymond!
And then look, there's Raymond to save the day.
Rebecca?
He just manhandles him.
Are you alright?
What is this? What the fuck is happening?
Is Raymond ripped?
You're safe.
What's going on here?
I'm sorry, she's gone. I thought I could help. What do we do now? I mean, what the hell is this? What are you not telling me?
No. There is blood here. We'll figure it out. But right now, I need you to go.
What? Look, I deal with this shit too, Raymond. My life is in danger too. I deserve to know what the
You know,
hell
Rebecca
is
does make some
going
good
on.
points here.
There are some things that are safer if you aren't aware.
It also kind of makes you wonder, like, how long has this been going on, and how many other, like, assistants didn't make it that he ended up, like, you know, using them, like, their possessed bodies to make the fluid that you put in to, like, flush out the demons and stuff. It's just interesting.
Find out what you're fucking hiding from me.
Rebecca.
Dude, then, like, this part coming up with Raymond, I'm, like, sitting there and I'm like, bro, like, how long has he been doing this? Because there's another freaking hidden room. Too bad you can never, at least I don't think you can get in this room. It would be cool if you could. But, like, look at this. This is definitely, like, my favorite ending out of all the endings. Because, like, it just has so many, like, more questions of, like, what's actually happening here? Maybe I should watch the, what's that guy? Gaming Henry, who does like whole explanation videos. Maybe I should see if he did a video on this. Oh, look at our faces like half gone. He goes all freaking... What's the Ramsay guy's name on Game of Thrones? Who be playing people? Raymond's got that vibe going right now. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this will give us the trophy for ending number 6 and beating the game. And if we do this in under 45 minutes, it doesn't have to be this specific ending. But as long as you beat the game in 45 minutes, it'll give you the speedrunning trophy. Which, once you get like all the tasks like memorized, it's super fast. Like I could easily finish it in probably like maybe like 15-20 minutes. I guess it depends on the random events you get. And now I'm wondering too, like with this, is Raymond using her blood to like keep him alive forever?
Yeah, I've said that before. Don't you all get tired of saying the same
Alright.
things?
Let's start a new day. Now, in the beginning of the game, when you start off in your sweet apartment, the radio's playing the same track, and it's funny because he tells you it's the same track over and over again. And I believe if you listen to DJ Two Sides for like 10 or 15 minutes, it unlocks the trophy, I'm DJ Two Shades. Now, after we get the 6th ending, Raymond will leave a letter on the desk for us. If we interact with the letter, we get ourselves another trophy, the Unforgiven. Now, playing through the game, I still haven't got the original ending of the game. For this, you simply just need to get the demon right with the correct name and everything. Now, for this playthrough, I wanted to get the right body, and I also want to do it with only doing 2 of the bodies. Which, after playing a while, you'll notice different hints the game gives you for this. So the trophy isn't as difficult as it sounds. Sometimes you'll hear the door where the body is being slammed, and if you notice it, it's the body. So what I'm trying to say is that that body is the one that is possessed by the demon, whatever door is slamming. Also, you'll see like the body that's possessed, even if you're like working on them, you'll see them get up and they'll try to like jump scare you. Another way to help like find out which house that the demon belongs into to give you a better chance of getting it is to grab one of these bags, then go over to the furnace and get the ashes that are underneath there to put in the bag, and then you'll grab the match that's on the table in the beginning of the game. So then you'll put the ashes on the body, you'll use the match, set on there, and it'll give you the emblem of the house that the demon belongs to, which gives you a really good indicator of the correct demon. You just gotta make sure you get the right symbols in the right place. Do this with 2 bodies. Also, sometimes like the bodies will have like different marks on them. Like it won't be like the regular like bruising or stuff like that. Sometimes they'll have like big scratches all over them. Just like marks that you haven't seen before that are like newer will also indicate that that body is more than likely possessed by the demon. So, after getting it right, and only doing 2 out of the 3 bodies, we earn another trophy. Now, for this ending, I wanted to get Rebecca's ending. To get Rebecca's ending, we need special things out of our apartment before we leave for work. You need to grab her sobriety coin and her father's necklace. You'll find it in here in this green box. I already grabbed it, but they are in there. Just open up, grab it. And this game, like a lot of the trophies are kind of like RNG related. Like you have to be lucky to get the scenes with Rebecca to get Rebecca's ending. Like you either need to see her dad on the gurney table. You need to see her in the box holding her hands out to put the sobriety coins in there. So you have to be lucky. So that's why like every playthrough, if you are going for this ending, just make sure that you grab those sobriety coins and her necklace. It'll be in the drawer with Rebecca's ID and everything. So just make sure you grab her, I think it's her 10-year, her father's 5-year, and then his pendant. But honestly, I think this is like one of my favorite things about the game is just like how much random stuff the game will throw at you and like what you can figure out, like how you figure it out. Like it's just like so much stuff that's hidden. Even like if you're looking around, you just, you know, everything's kind of missable and you don't have a clue. So it's kind of like, I think it's interesting to like leave like little notes, like writing down stuff and trying to keep up with it. But let's get back to the mission at hand, Rebecca's ending. Like Rebecca does have a dark past with her dad and her mom both being like alcoholics, drug users and all that. So just like a trigger warning for drug use and unaliving and all that for this part, but like the game will literally give you flashbacks of like making you do drugs and getting drugs ready for Rebecca. It'll have her mom like dead from overdosing, like in a random room.
Hate me all you want. He's dead because of you. You should be the one here. Lifeless.
Luckily with us, we finally got the thing with Rebecca's dad, put the little pendant on him, and he'll just deteriorate, and he'll go back to a normal body. Woohoo! This part right here, I was so confused, because I thought you had to do both of these endings, or not both of the endings, both these things. Like, I thought you had to put the chips in her hand, and you had to do, like, her father's in her left hand, and hers in her right hand, or something like that, but I think that's a whole different scene, like when she's in one of the things that you see Valerie in, the coffin cutouts or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I guess that's what you're supposed to do if you don't get the fathers on the gurney. I don't know. Some of this stuff is still kind of like confusing to me. But yeah, you just gotta make sure too that you're getting the right body so you can get Rebecca's ending, and you have to do one of these two things. You don't have to do both of them, because I only did the one. You'll know if you get Rebecca's ending if you see her dad at the end. Now, let's watch this together.
Come here. It's all right. You're safe.
Oh my God, Dad.
Hey, sweetie. It's all
Aw,
right.
sweet moment. There are 6 different endings altogether.
My little girl.
First ending is just normally getting the right demon body. Second ending is just doing it again. The third ending is getting possessed. The fourth ending we went over to with Valerie.
Or mother.
Instead of getting the demon mark right, you want to get it wrong. Rebecca's ending is the 5th ending. And the 6th ending is burning the right body with Valerie's mark. Whew, that's a lot. But for getting all the different trophies, or all the different endings, we get another trophy too, for seeing all the different endings. 6 in total.
Sweetie, you can't do this to yourself. Don't remember me like this.
I don't want to forget you.
If you relive that night over and over, you'll only remember pain. The best of me is in you, sweetie. I'm with you forever. No.
Now, for the trophy All the Pieces, we need to experience all major story events. This is where the RNG can be crazy here. It's so bad, some guy even messaged me on PlayStation for me to try to help him with this, since I think the game glitched on him, and he did not get the trophies. Thankfully, for me, this wasn't an issue. Thank the Lord. But I'll list some of the major story events that you need to get this trophy. One of the events is a maze of tiles leading to the Rebecca hanging. Another is Grandma showing up by the window, then go to the hallway and she'll try to stab you. Another one was Rebecca's old trap house with the drugs. Another one's Valerie pointing to the mirror, the basement, and doing all the Valerie dialogue down there. Rebecca's dad dying in front of us. Getting dragged into the dark void where Rebecca's dad is. Rebecca's mom's dead on a mattress. The infinite hallways. The ones with all the different bodies that are coming at you, like in the morgue itself. There's so many of them. I don't have footage of all of them because some of the grind I was doing, I wasn't really recording that much. But just know that there's a lot. Like, there's one I think I got maybe like on my 7th or 10th playthrough that I never got before, and that was the last one I got. I don't know if it's like the little ones that count either, like when the demon's like in the corner or something. I'm not sure if that counts, but just know that there is a lot of the trophies, or a lot of the major story events are just RNG. But I mean, I had enough fun where I didn't have to like really grind for this, because I was just having fun playing the game. Now it's time for the end game and the most annoying trophies. But there's one trophy that's super easy. We enter emblem only mode, which is nice and relaxing time. If we interact with a toilet in this mode, it flushes and gives us a trophy. I tried doing this in the normal shift mode, but the toilet did not work for me. So I don't know if they patched this yet, or honestly how it works. But anyway, we get a trophy for 10 out of 10 immersion. Now, the grindy trophies. We need to embalm 50 bodies and burn 50 bodies. And then we'll get the last 3 trophies that we need. But the embalm only mode, there's no like demons, there's no banishing, there's no random things. I didn't realize too in the embalm only mode. I know I keep saying that wrong, and I apologize. You can burn the bodies. What I was literally doing is I would just start a new shift. I'd burn the body, I'd get out, and then I'd just do that. I did that for 50 freaking times, dude. And I could have just been doing it. I could have been doing it the same time I was doing the freaking bodies. I'm like, that's why I was like, this is awful. But I made it 10 times worse on myself. I didn't have to do that, but I did. Also, I forgot to mention you do get one trophy for doing a body and embalm only mode. That gets you another trophy to the dead and comfort you. But overall, I would say this game is really fun and definitely one of the highlights of the Trophy Horror Fest. I had a lot of fun with it. Jesus, I wish I could talk. I'm glad I played it. I really hope that they patched out like a lot of the bugs and glitches that happen in the game, and I hope like the trophies are easier to obtain than they were. Also, I just want to mention again, you know, I was the 10th person to get this platinum. Honestly, I probably could have got it a lot sooner if I actually was doing it the right way, instead of like, I'd literally, like I said, I'd start a new game, I'd go in, burn the body, get out, I'd start a new game, get the body, burn out. So that's kind of annoying. Also, the trophies for Ain't Afraid of Ghost or Let Me Out of Here, I can't remember what the name of the trophy was, for like trying to escape. I had to start like a whole new save file when I did that, so I had to like delete it, but I did like save my other file in the cloud because like, I don't know, I wanted to see the stats that I had, because I think I did like 13 or 19 playthroughs. Had all the endings, I had the 50 bodies, I had the 100 bodies, and I don't know, I just like seeing that stuff. But yeah, guys, that is the Mortuary Assistant. I think it's a great game. I'd recommend getting it. If it's on sale, definitely get it. But I mean, I had my fun with this game, and I think it was only like 20 or 25 bucks, and honestly, for that price and how much fun I had, I'd say this is a no-brainer. But I do appreciate you guys watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you did make it to the end of the video, like a real one, leave a comment saying I'd embalm grandma. I don't know, something dumb. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. Love you, bye.